FEPCAST!
Yikes! This thing is terrible.
Oh, the video?
Oh my gosh. For everybody who knows, this is Rico making out
is
with
this
his
one that Rico
friend's
just sent to us?
wife. Oh my goodness. Look how happy
AI,
he is.
AI. I don't need Big Denny.
I like
don't
that
need
you're
Big
at,
Denny to come rip my head off.
You're at you're at the bar where there's video poker, which is always like the trashiest place in Vegas.
Oh, it was. Where was this, Williams?
That was at like the Golden Palace Casino or something like that,
nice.
right?
Yeah, we went and played bingo the last day.
That
we
was
there.
disgusting.
Yeah,
You walked in and immediately the stench of urine was overpowering. Like you walk in, it was like you just go, oh. But then you have 2 free drink tickets. So you're like, well, I bought the horse. I'm going to take the ride.
I'm going to drink the piss.
At that point, you're like, you bought $60 worth of like bingo tickets and free drinks. So you're like, I'm just going to sit here and smell the piss. And it stunk. I mean, it was
not fun. It sounded like a good idea.
Place that you went to?
Yeah.
Oh.
This was in Vegas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's gold. Well, it'd be funny. I swear to God, I want to say Golden Palace, which would be funny because of the pee smell. It's like the Golden Palace, golden showers.
Yeah. The golden chalice.
And all in on the theme.
The golden chalice.
Well done.
All your pissed smelling dreams will come true. And also bingo.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. The bingo sounded fun when you're brain dead at the time, after like 2 hard days, and you're like, oh, bingo, it's going to be amazing. And then
it's going to be easy.
Like, this sucks ass.
You weren't allowed to talk. You just had to be dead silent. So it's not like you're there with all your friends, but it's not a communal game because you're sitting there. And if you're like, hey, remember, and old women with piss types are like, you're like,
so
if you miss the bingo call, if you miss saying bingo after like 20 seconds, like you miss it. So I understand why you have to be quiet, but it really sucks. It's not fun. It's a game for lonely people to play alone.
And not only that, it's like it sounded fun, but it didn't smell fun. So you go there and you go, God, really people have to put up with the stink and then also work the room. And then if you miss the call, that's terrible.
In smelling fun's or not smelling fun's defense, how often does sex smell fun? It smells not fun.
Afterwards, it smells fun because you go, oh, I had sex and it stinks, but at least I had sex.
Yeah.
I
want to roll off somebody and it's like, ooh, strawberry jam.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, if you
thank God I brought all this strawberry jam for this prostitute.
Right. A lot of the fun smells you don't associate with sex. Some fun smells include, hey, popcorn at the movies, or cotton candy at the sex carnival.
at the clown hooker convention.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, the smell was good. The smell got me there. But then the shame kept me there.
Terrible is if you went to a strip club, brought home a girl named Cotton Candy, and then had just the stinkiest, most disgusting sex. And then from now on, every time you go to a regular carnival, they're like, do you want cotton candy?
Like, I thought you were going to say, I took home a girl that smelled like cotton candy. Her name was Cotton Candy. And then she smelled like burnt popcorn.
And then I got syphilis.
Yeah.
And now I've turned off a cotton candy both for strippers and for cotton candy.
Yeah,
and also I got cotton candy for syphilis, or syphilis of cotton candy.
Yeah, she ruined
reverse
popcorn and syphilis for me.
If you went down on a chick and she smelled like popcorn, what would you think? Would you keep going?
I would think she works at the movie theater, and then I would hope that she's not old. Because no old women work there.
It's your fantasy, man. It's whatever you want it to be. I'm just saying, if she smelled like popcorn, would you be like, that's a green light or is that a red light? And I've never done it.
It depends on how hot, as like in all things in life, it depends on how hot she is.
Yeah.
Like
the girl's like a trash dumpster. You're like, That's a red flag, but in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's go.
Yeah, maybe she works at a tortilla factory. I mean, that smell is inevitable. She's really hot. She's the hottest chick at the tortilla factory.
That's impossible. There's no way a hot chick could stay hot at a tortilla factory.
That's not what Don said. He said the hottest chick at the tortilla factory is who Don's banging.
Right.
So
clearly,
that's a low bar to begin with. It doesn't mean that there's a hot chick at the tortilla factory. She's just the hottest one in the tortilla factory.
She's a 1.5.
And based on the AI video I saw, it could be that woman that you were making out with.
Yeah, I know that woman.
Oh, she's a real woman.
Yes, it's my friend's wife.
Where does she work?
The tortilla factory in Cleveland.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good mission.
They spell tortilla with an OH in the middle. Tortillo.
Tortilla.
Well, welcome to FEPCAST.
Welcome, everybody. We missed you. It's been 3 weeks.
I know we had a bit of a layoff, and we'll have to figure it out for Thanksgiving weekend because now 2 weeks from now, well, next week's Thanksgiving. Actually, we'll be fine.
This is our Thanksgiving episode. That's why we're doing this whole corn thing with the Native Americans. It's fun.
Yeah, well, I think I'll be in Vegas with my dad for our next show, and we did a show where I did it from the bathtub in Vegas.
Yeah.
I think we're doing another bathtub show when I'm with my dad.
Staying at the Golden Palace?
I'm staying at the Wyndham Resorts.
The Wyndham Piss Resorts.
Anything's a Golden Palace if you want it to be.
Yeah, right. You can piss anywhere in Vegas.
Yeah, pee in the trash can. That's kind of the thing we do.
Yeah. And maybe make a tortilla out of it.
I know he's gonna be like, what shows you talk about? I could come in and talk about it. I'm like, all right, well, get in the bathtub. Because we're not doing it in the living room.
He goes, oh, we're doing the Piss Pen Stage Show? Let's go.
No, the Piss Pen Stage Show's over because James Franklin is gone. We're not going to piss our pants anymore when we face major teams. It's good. It's good. Okay. It's all good.
We've elevated, folks.
So speaking of pissing your pants,
Don,
I
have a different segue off of pissing your pants.
Right.
I may be in and out of this show because I have, everyone's excited to hear this, a colonoscopy tomorrow morning.
Whoa!
Meaning I've been doing prep.
Okay.
I haven't had my Jeff Daniels moment yet in Dumb and Dumber. And I'm like, I keep waiting for it. Like, when's it gonna,
But you drank all the necessary drink, gallon of weird.
Is it 60 out of 64 ounces down? I've taken 4 laxatives and nothing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow. That's a stubborn colon. Excuse me, little girl.
You know what? This is awesome because we're all going to have to do it. This could be part of our show because I think next year I'm in that. There you go. Drink that.
We're going to do a colonoscopy show. Live.
Yeah, we're a live broadcast.
We'll all get colonoscopies at the same time and then start. They said I have like a 30-minute. You go into the room afterwards, the anesthesia room, and just chill out before they release you, I guess. So
they want to make sure you're not going to shit yourself while you drive home.
Well, I like the idea of what I like to do. So me and Robbie the Fire Bernstein, who's a friend of the show, he and I had an idea to do sperm races, and then these freaking either
sperm races
to see whose sperm swim fastest, like who was the most mobile with sperm, and then the Japanese or Koreans, can't remember which one, they did it.
It's definitely the Japanese.
Yeah,
they've been doing that since the BCs.
It was amazing. They had microscopic things that are going through turnstiles and shit. So if we did it for colonoscopies,
it's like
would it be who could hold out the longest before shitting, or would it be like whose colon can the doctor get up fastest that's that clean?
Yeah. One of them is a jackass bit. The other one is something that they teach medical students.
Well, I don't know that these doctors are going to want cameras in there. I don't know that I want to.
No, the camera's in your butthole. The camera's racing up your rectum. Like, the doctor should be in. Like, the doctor be like, look, You see that medical degree on the wall from Harvard? Look to the right. Fastest colonoscopy ever by FEPCAST, authenticated by the FEPCAST. The fastest colonoscopy. I'm up inside you, and I'm out, and it's got to be in and out. It's got to be like a lap, right? In and out, fastest. Camera up, camera down.
That could be a good selling point by a doctor. He goes, "Look, I got the fastest colonoscopy time. Nobody wants shit up their ass for a long time. It's between me and the guys from Chevrolet. So we're just gonna fight."
What's up, Craig? No colon cameras here. All right. Well,
you know
what?
What are you here for?
You're throwing your life away. You're risking everything.
Yeah.
You're risking everything, Craig.
They did say, the woman who called me this morning for my pre-op confirmation did say, and we'll send you home with the pictures. I'm like, oh, wow.
Day
is getting better and better.
You're like, I already have pictures of dirty bubblegum. Thank you.
We're going to put Christmas hats like the Trump sombreros. We're going to put Christmas hats.
Oh, even better. Rico, use your colonoscopy picture as your Christmas card this year.
There you go.
Oh, my
right.
God. That would be kind of funny.
Santa says I'm clean.
Yeah.
It's just
we wish you a stinky Christmas.
You can send like one of those animated cards, like ding, ding, ding. It's a camera going up and snowflakes falling down in your rectum. And then Rudolph jumping from like colon wrinkle to colon wrinkle.
Yeah. It's a Christmas miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. You don't have cancer.
So you said this was a segue.
Oh, yeah. Well, you were saying pissing your pants, and I'm saying shitting my pants.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to go into like what we're like the shows we're reviewing today. Segue.
No, I was just going to segue why I may have to get up immediately at some point during the next half hour to 40 minutes. Or I'm just not going to shit at all, which is going to be crazy because then.
Right.
Well, you have a white leather couch. If you shit on it, you just wipe it off.
I think I'll know a little quicker than that.
Well, I'll tell you, when I did the lemon cleanse, like the lemon cleanse, you drink lemon juice and cayenne pepper. So I was doing that.
Like with maple syrup and stuff as well.
Yeah, maple syrup. But you also do a saltwater thing, and you pour like natural sea salt in a pint glass, and you chug it. And it didn't tell you in the instructions what happens after you do that. I thought, you chug the salt water. I'm like, maybe the salt crystals like cleanse your intestines, like rub them clean. So I take the Sanity and I
you clean.
Well, nobody rubs me clean. So I chug the salt water, and then I'm like off to work. And I get my car and I go to the store to buy. Actually, I went to the store to buy Sanity, which is part of the cleanse. And in the middle of the store, I'm like, I got a fart. And I go to fart. And I'm like, that's not a fart. I am going to diarrhea my pants. And I, like out of a sitcom, which is this show, of course, sitcom based mostly. I ran to the checkout counter and I was like, gotta go. And I threw a $20 bill at the chick and ran out of the store because I was going to shit my pants. Because if you don't know, if you chug pure salt in water in a pint, it makes you explosively diarrhea. And I had no idea within like 20 minutes. So I made it to my office and then just blew it up. An office with, by the way, one single bathroom. So that was terrible.
You're lucky that
they're
bathroom
used
was,
to it.
Not hot.
It's Brian.
It was a secret at the time. My colon was a secret at the time. But yeah, awful. So anyway, speaking of colon flows, the Big Bang Theory. Talk about a Big Bang. I may have created a new universe in that toilet. We watched the Big Bang Theory because Don is a Big Bang Theory fan. What do they call you? Do they call you bangers? Do they call you theorists? Do they call you BBTs, like big black trans?
Sadly, they have not created a nickname for people that like the show, which is
idiots.
A great show. No, you guys, come on, you guys. This show is good. How are you guys so
Subhuman morons.
No, this is a terrific. It's one of the greatest shows that ever was written. It went for 12 seasons.
I saw that. I was like, wow.
It was a big win for subhuman morons.
You guys sound like people that say cigarettes are terrible. And meanwhile, there's millions of people that go, cigarettes are delicious. We love them.
Cigarettes are enjoyable. Especially if you're drunk. The Big Bang Theory. Not to give it away.
How do you not enjoy a show that is just giving you joke after joke?
None of them were funny. That was the problem.
They weren't jokes. They weren't jokes. They were statements that they put a laugh track behind. Well, let's get into it. Because
you guys have no idea what you're doing.
No. Okay. Says the guy who watches every bad show. Don who gives the show an F and then continues to watch every show. Don is the perfect audience member. Don's the Nielsen family. You should.
That's right.
I don't know how Nielsen has tracked you down just from this show alone.
Well, I'm not allowed to say, but I work for them now. I mean,
excellent.
No, never mind. I think it's a great show. But
the gray streak up the middle of Don's head is from the Nielsen box's radiation. It's just beaming it right into your skull. Dyes your hair.
Do you ever remember the show movie PCU where the one guy's thesis just involved him watching movies nonstop?
First of all, that Hackman, is
Michael
one of
Caine
the best
theory or something.
Movies ever.
Yes,
agreed. Prolific. Talk about nailing a premise and predicting the future. Holy shit. That movie was 30 years ahead of its time and predicting the future exactly. That's unbelievable.
Absolutely. David Spade as the dean's underling. That is
and that dean was the girl in the woman in Arrested Development, right? Or no?
Well,
could be the old lady. Yeah.
Like the blow me where the Pampers is.
Wow, that's true. And a young John, who was it? John
Favreau.
Favreau. Yeah, John Favreau who went on. Who would have thought Blow Me Where the Pampers Is, idiot weedhead, would go on to direct Swingers and become one of the biggest directors in movie history.
And then I think
he directed Elf. He directed Elf.
Right Iron Man movies as well.
Yeah.
That movie is hard to find. They don't let that movie out.
I wonder why.
Because it's too good. It tells the future, like Idiocracy.
Yeah, exactly.
PCU is one of my favorite movies. It's a great movie. So.
It's amazing. So
I think I made up that part about
So Don can appreciate PCU, but yet, Don, tell us about Big Bang Theory. Take us into the show, the pilot here, and entertain the populace. Tell us why it's so good.
Why is it so good? Because it takes.
Well, walk us through the episode.
Okay, so the episode starts with two unassuming nerds, characters that you wouldn't expect to be the main characters of a TV show. We're all used to
because they're so annoying and boring.
Exactly, but they make it funny because the banter that they have between each other is something that a lot of people have in their normal life, where they're just having conversations with their friends and making fun of each other based on their knowledge or lack of knowledge. And so these two idiots are friends, but they're also very smart, which is the dynamic that we enjoy. We then
Let's not use the term "we" so much.
Or enjoy.
You guys are. This is why we do the show, because we have a diverse opinion of what is funny. Rico makes out with his friends' wives at poker tables, but so
in urine-saturated bingo parlors. We can all agree. I think universally we can agree that Rico making out with his friend's wife in the urine-saturated bingo parlor is hilarious.
That is, yes, that's what's beautiful. We can all agree on that, but we can all disagree that you didn't like the show. But what I like about it is it's, I think, a perfect sitcom where it introduces characters. You relate to them slightly, and then you don't relate to them. It starts with two people that are highly intellectual, and then they are introduced to their new neighbor, who is a very good-looking woman, and then you can relate to that.
She was really. I think she was very good at the time.
I don't think she was good looking at the time, honestly.
Really?
I thought she was about a 7.
Yeah. Well, let's assume that you thought she was good looking. So every guy has looked at a girl that goes, "Man, that's a hot chick." And
well, for these guys are ultra nerds. So for them, a 7's a 15.
Oh, you're skipping over one part that was kind of funny in retrospect, is because they were like, what's her name? Kelly Kirikow or whatever. She's the hot neighbor, and she's moving into the apartment across the hall, and they're like, "Oh, that's better than the last neighbor who was some weird transvestite."
Yeah.
And you can't say transvestite anymore.
A 200-pound transvestite with a skin condition. Yes, you cannot get away with that.
And I'm like, when was this made? I don't remember it being that old.
Yeah, see, you got to give them credit for that. They don't care.
Transvestite's not even a word anymore, right? You can't.
That might have been the only funny line in the entire premise. So let me just set the stage here. So there's two nerds, tall, skinny nerd, who is named oh my god, Sheldon.
Sheldon Cooper.
They made a spin-off of Young Sheldon. This show is so popular, and it makes me so mad. They had a spin-off show with a child that was called Young Sheldon. That's how popular the show is. And also this guy, the guy who played Sheldon, who, I'm sorry, it seems like the easiest role to play. He plays basically an autistic guy who's an asshole intellectual.
Asshole know-it-all
intellectual. He's the most unlikable character in any show. I mean, he's so unlikable.
We're gonna get back. We're gonna circle back to that statement.
Yeah, he's so unlikable. So
that's the idea.
These two nerds get introduced because they go to a sperm bank. It's a high IQ sperm bank. Now that's a funny concept, right? That's a funny concept. A high IQ sperm bank. They walk in, they're uncomfortable. And there's a sassy black lady that they're intimidated by. Okay, I get nerds are intimidated by her, but there were so many missed opportunities for jokes here. They go into the sperm bank, they get scared, and they leave. You had so many jokes. You could have had lines like, "Well, high IQ, it's a swim to win," or hey, welcome to Smart Sperm. Like make a joke about the high IQ sperm bank.
You didn't like the jokes that they walk up to the nurse at the high IQ sperm bank, and she tells them, "Wait a minute, I'm doing my crossword puzzle." And then he looks at her puzzle and then solves all the puzzle for her, and then says,
"Hilarious.
All right, yeah. That was clever. That was pretty good." You didn't like that? Brian didn't like it. That's how they're establishing the fact that these guys are smart. And then they go to the sperm bank, and then they don't like the idea of being at the sperm bank, so that they leave. And then shortly after that, they meet the new neighbor.
Well, I will say one thing. Wait, before that, so they're walking back up to their apartment, and Sheldon, who loves giving is a know-it-all. He loves giving boring facts. So this one fact I did appreciate. It didn't make me laugh because nothing in this show made me laugh. But he did say something that rang true, which he goes, did you know that if you increase the level of a stair by 0.1 millimeters, that most people will trip over it? Look, that's true. I redid my front porch recently. And my wife and I both.
That's funny.
My wife and I both. It would have been. It wasn't funny in general, and it was only appreciated by me because we had increased the stairs by half an inch, and we tripped over it every fucking day for a month because you get used to it. Well, it's like in the
not correlate that as funny. What he said.
I only appreciate it because I lived it, Don. It's not funny to anybody that hasn't actually done it and tripped over a stair.
Well, it's funny to people that watched it and then they didn't do it. You actually did it and realized
it's not funny to people that haven't done it. They go, okay, I believe it. Because you didn't see it happen. In The Office, Jim puts nickels in Dwight's phone, and eventually when he takes him out, he hits himself in the face with the phone, but you see it happen. That's why it's funny. They just saying that you'll trip over a stair and not showing somebody trip over a stair is not funny.
Do you realize that when he's hitting himself with the phone, he's acting?
Yeah, they could also
did you see any
acting over the phone?
Don, did you see any acting of him pretending to trip over a stair?
He's telling you what it's like. It's the same idea.
Oh, okay, but not funny because you don't see it.
So you can only see things that are funny. You can't acknowledge stuff that's funny. A joke can't be something that you think about.
It's not a joke, Rico. It's a fact that you didn't see play out, so it's not funny. It's not funny.
So it's a
Don, if I told you today, if I told you right now on this show, Don, if I told you right now on this show that if you narrow a doorway by 0.2 centimeters, people will run into the side of the doorway, would you be like, ah? Or would you be like, okay?
Well, that's not how the joke went. He said, really?
Exactly. It's the exact same joke. It's the exact same joke.
Well, no, because then he tells him that he did it, and then his dad broke his clavicle.
Okay, Don, then I did it, and my dad broke his clavicle.
I would laugh at your dad breaking his clavicle. That would
you're not laughing right now.
Yeah. If you go, oh, I shortened the door, and then fat people couldn't get into it, I'd be like, yeah, that's pretty funny.
No, then you show a fat person not being able to get into their apartment. That would be funny.
There you go.
Be a writer.
Don,
I would say visualize
it. Don, you just pitched a funnier joke than the joke in the show. If you told me that you narrowed the doorway,
pilot. You got to give
fat people can get into it. That I would laugh at because the premise of it, I can imagine in my head, and it's far funnier. Seeing a fat person not be able to get into their own doorway because of the width is way funnier. And I can immediately picture it. Picturing somebody tripping over a doorstep because you increase the height of the thing is not funny. Seeing a fat person
you've actually
bringing home some buckets of KFC and they getting stuck on their door, hilarious. Hilarious. You should have written for this show. They can't do any worse.
I've often said that I would be a really good writer on the show. No one will give me a chance.
Specifically on Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
There was one funny joke that I did laugh out loud too. After they meet Penny, the neighbor, they invite her back across the hall to have lunch. And she's like, oh, what do you guys do for fun? And Sheldon's like, well, today we, the way he framed it was good. He's like, today we went to masturbate for money.
That was good. Yes, that was good. That was the best line of the whole show.
Yeah, well, for today.
I wrote it down. Well, we masturbated for money. That was the one good line of the entire show.
You guys keep watching the show.
Yeah, that's the only one I laughed
at. It is a good show.
No,
I refuse. You're like the kid who goes, I hate broccoli. And then you try. You go,
no, I'm not.
Never eat it again.
The laugh track in the show makes the show
that was very annoying.
It is every line that was not funny in any way. The lamest, most cliche, stupid shit. They're like, they're like, hey, I'm a nerd. I don't go outside.
Yeah, that was
I like the internet. These are not clever or funny jokes. They're not clever observations. And then you get the laugh track coming in, and you're like, what the fuck are you? This isn't a joke. It's not funny. No one would laugh at this. They overdid the laugh track so much that it made the quote unquote decent jokes even worse and less funny. Does that make sense?
They had a laugh track immediately, like the first second of the show when they're walking up the steps. Something lame was said, and they're like, hysterical laugh track placement. It's bad opening, in my opinion.
Awful. Well, I said this is a far worse version of Revenge of the Nerds with far less engaging characters and actors. Because the Revenge of the Nerds, it was nerd culture, but they were funny. The actors were funny. The jokes were funny and clever and dirty. And this was just like this pale, shitty impression of it, where both characters are not likable. Like one's like, I don't know, it's like it's Darlene's boyfriend from Roseanne, and then the tall nerd, what's his name? Is Sheldon? What the fuck is his name? Sheldon. Sheldon's just he's so obnoxiously like they invite this hot chick over, quote unquote hot chick over, and then he's like,
think she's hot? She's pretty hot.
Her body's hot. Her face is a fucking 4. But they invite her over and he's like,
her face over the course.
They did. Well, I noticed that they did over the course of the seasons. They fixed her face, but he's like freaking out over a seat. She invites this chick, this super hot chick, is like, oh, okay, I'll come over and eat, and then she's like, sits down. He's like, well, that's my seat, and she's like, oh, okay, can you sit somewhere else? And he's like, I can't because the breezes and this and that, and my neck is like, if you were any chick in the world that didn't want to just be raped and cut up into pieces, you'd be like, well, time for me to go. And this chick's like, it's so nice. I'm going to open up my soul to you and also immediately shower in your apartment. She's like, my shower doesn't work. And they're like, ours does. She's like, oh, can I shower here? And then this really annoyed the shit out of me. She's like, oh, thanks. And then just walks back into the shower without going to her own apartment.
Yeah, I wondered the same thing. Like, don't you need a change of clothes or get a towel?
Like something? Like
whose towel are you using?
I'm one of those girls. I'm just gonna put on the same dirty, filthy panties that I've sweated up, and I'm gonna use your disgusting nerd towels. Like, get the fuck. No woman on earth is gonna do this. Ever.
Well, you're right. Well, no woman's gonna move into an apartment. How do you move into an apartment? The shower doesn't work.
Well, she doesn't know at the time. The elevator doesn't work. She probably has no money.
Probably.
Legally, they're not allowed to rent you an apartment.
She's living in LA by herself. That's not a cheap thing to do. Maybe they live in a shitty. Yeah, it's probably a shitty building.
Well, the elevator doesn't work. It's really a shitty apartment building. But why do these two super nerds? Hey, you two genius super nerds. You solve string theory. They live in Trump school. I solve string theory. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, dipshits. Why do you live in a shitty apartment together and you haven't figured out any way to make money? You can figure out string theory. You can't figure out a way to make money in the stock market or do so, or get hired by a tech company or do anything.
Well, they're not motivated by money. They're
love of the game.
Money, yeah, but money should find them. If they're so smart, money would find them.
Well, maybe you got to watch the rest of the show to see if it does. Maybe they become rich.
Oh, that ain't happening.
We only got to get through 200 plus episodes to find out.
I mean, the show must have been popular. People were entertained by it if they made that many episodes.
It was before like Netflix and all these other options. People just had CBS, whatever this was on.
Netflix is showing old TV. They're not showing anything new.
They make a ton of new shows. What are you talking about, Don?
How many new shows on Netflix are good?
I'd cancel my Netflix, but there's tons of new shows.
I canceled my cable because the network shows are shit. There's no good shows anywhere anymore. There's show
10 shows on Paramount I want to watch.
This look to define how stupid and why Hollywood is losing money right now, hand over fist, and why everything's bombing. That show won like 8 Emmys in a row, and Sheldon, whoever the guy plays Sheldon, for doing the easiest character to play in the world. Tell me a character easier to play in the world than a guy who's just a nerd doing like this. Tell me an easier character. That stupid motherfucker got like 10 Emmys in a row for like best actor.
He got that. I didn't know he got 10 Emmys in a row. Really?
I mean, I don't know if it's
that
10.
Seems,
he got a lot.
Hyperbole to me.
I'll look it up right now. He got a lot. What's his fucking name?
Well, that's like the level best, right? There's not much out there. They're creating the content. People are watching it.
Pearson or something? Parson?
Jim Parsons. Let me look up. Jim Parsons.
He's got 10 Emmys for doing this show. I mean,
you would be shocked.
Brian's gonna win an Emmy for doing this podcast, and all of a sudden he's gonna say,
"Okay, Jim Parsons Emmys. lead actor 2014, lead actor 2013. From 2010 to 2014, lead actor, he got them all. Oh, also
He won
2009.
5 in a row.
Hold on. These are actually, I'm going out of order because for some reason Google's presenting them to me out of a row, out of
order
timeline. 2009, 2010, 2011, 2013. He missed 2012, 2014. Lead actor in a comedy series. He won all those years. Then he also won best actor in, I guess, a different show. So he won. He got 2012 too. From 2009 to 2014, he got the Emmy for lead actor in a comedic series. This
what did I tell you?
Shit.
Maybe you are the one who is off.
I'm not.
I'm
an intelligent person.
Not according to the Emmy board of.
That's my point. That's my point.
Yeah.
The people in Hollywood are fucking imbeciles. They're imbeciles. They're imbeciles. That's why TV sucks.
Or they
That's
like
the
the show. Why you gotta?
I think you're not. What years did you say? Because it says nominee, not award winner.
No, he won.
Who are the nominees?
Emmy wins.
Let's see if you agree with the other nominees.
I typed in wins.
Yeah, but let's see.
2009,
if you like
2009, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14. He won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years in a row for this shit.
He's the best actor of our time.
Not bad.
He's better than Leonardo DiCaprio. For doing the same character that never grows or changes, the same doofusy. You know what? Well, I think that if you combine molecules, you're pretty hot. Like, get the fuck out. It's the easiest role I've ever seen to play. He's the most obnoxious character I've ever seen to play. And these fucking idiots keep giving him awards. Are you fucking serious?
He plays the room. He knows his business.
He must give the best blowjobs and anal in all of Hollywood. That's all I'm saying. Because look, give it to him for 2 years. You're giving it to him for 6 years in a row for this dog shit.
There must have been not that much competition, or he just blew him out of the water, or blowed the penises out of the water.
Well, you know what? I wrote a theory on blowing penises out of the water, and it was. I mean, you wouldn't understand it.
I think you compare this show to, like, did the Friends? To me, this show reminds me of Friends, where it was
not funny. Friends was great.
Friends was
hilarious. You dare slander Friends like
I
that.
rewatched Friends with Sandy because she loves the show, and I was shocked how fucking funny Friends was. I was like, wow. You know,
I'm amazed that you have that opinion.
Friends was hilarious.
But let's look at the awards that Friends got. I mean, are they similar?
This isn't an award show. Do we have to go down this rabbit hole?
Well, Brian brought it up. He wanted to count how many awards Sheldon got.
Well, I only bring it up because he doesn't deserve them. Friends deserves them. You understand the difference?
It's the same people that give the awards.
Well, they're also retards. I don't know what to tell you. They were just less retarded at some point in time. Friends was before this show.
Everybody knows the retardation. It does progress.
All right, let's move. Let's keep going because we got to wrap this up and get on to the chair company. All right, so after the girl went in the shower, and then they introduced 2 other nerds, like an Indian nerd and a long-haired nerd, and then honestly, I zoned out because it was so fucking boring and stupid, and I was just like, I don't remember. I watched it. I don't remember anything after that because I was so bored and annoyed. I just couldn't give a fuck.
Bored and annoyed.
Rico, what about you?
Well, it was only like 20 minutes, so that I was thankful for because it was like one of those classic network sitcom TV shows. So I knew like, it's gonna be quick. So I give it that. Congratulations on getting your show over in 20 minutes. It was they had a scene where I don't know who is the main character.
Sheldon.
Sheldon
like
and
what's the other guy's name? Whatever.
Darlene's boyfriend.
They go to
that's what I call
they
him,
go
so.
to Penny's ex-boyfriend to get a TV, which is like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? And it's such a dumb thing to ask another person to do. And they get pantsed. A grown-up.
Like that happens.
Pantsed. And we had a really long scene of
both of them, by the way. They go to get, I remember this. They go to get a TV back from her ex, who's this giant hulking man, and they both get pantsed. How do both of you get pantsed? After one of you gets pantsed, how does the other person go, you know what? I'm going to walk away and not get pantsed. How did both of you fucking get pantsed?
The buff guy goes, take your pants off, nerds. And they go, oh, we comply. We're nerds.
So we got to see Sheldon walking around in his tighty whities for like a good 2 minutes. Just terrible. Then whatever, they go to get dinner afterwards. She feels bad, and that's kind of wrapping up the show, right? They're just being annoying, and the one nerd can't talk to a girl. The fourth nerd thinks he's like a Don Juan nerd. Yeah. There's a lot of geeky things that they are referencing in it, like these online worlds of games they're playing in, and it's just
but in no way funny.
Yeah, I didn't care for it.
Funny. Like, you could have made him funny. None of it was funny.
Yeah,
and the laugh track accentuated how unfunny, because you're sitting there not laughing, and then it's like,
So the most surprising thing about this show was the very end, where you see like Chuck Lorre Productions or whatever it was. And I'm like, the same guy who created 2.5 Men.
Community,
right? It was like twins, where one twin is Arnold Schwarzenegger and the other one is Danny DeVito, and all the good genes went to Arnold Schwarzenegger. All the good writers went to 2.5 Men. And he's just like, oh, hey, you.
No. All the other retards. All the 2.5 Men, and to what was the other one he did? Not Arrested Development. God, what was the other Chuck Lorre one? Was so good. Well, exactly, Rico.
Did he do the one in New York with Barney?
How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, was that his also?
I don't know, but he did Community, right? Didn't Chuck Lorre do Community?
That was the guy from who does that crazy show that you watch, that animated show you watch.
Rick and Morty.
Morty and Greg or something. Dan?
Morty and Greg.
What's his name? Yeah. No, it's not Chuck Lorre. He did it says
he did Dharma and Greg. Dharma and Greg's great.
Yeah, that guy is he's really good at his job. I mean, he did
well, except for this one. I mean, he made a lot of money, but the show's
did it for 12 seasons. It's a good show.
He made a show. He made a perfect show, siloed for imbeciles, and I give him credit. Look, good job, Chuck Lorre. He made a show siloed for idiots who don't know what comedy is and are like nerds.
He did it for 12 seasons. You're not gonna fake it for that much time. This was
I'm not saying he faked it. I'm saying we saw it in episode 1. We saw it in episode 1. An unfunny show with doofus references, with unlikable characters, but people are like, nerds. That was it. That's it. It's a horrible show. I give it a fucking D. I want to give it an F. I'm only giving it a D. I'm only giving it a D because it was on so long. Because it fucking sucked. Everything about it sucks. If you take the laugh track out, you wouldn't even know when to laugh. It's horrible. The jokes are terrible. The jokes that are quote unquote jokes are not jokes. They're just statements that people go, put a laugh track on it. And then fucking stupid people go, okay, that's a joke.
Don doesn't have to take this kind of abuse from you, Brian.
That's right.
He doesn't. He's unpaid.
That's true. Both statements are true.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll agree
Wait,
with.
let Rico give his opinion, then Don, you can defend the show.
I'll give it a D also. Because it did have one joke that made me laugh, as I mentioned, and it
Which
was
you can't say anymore.
yeah, it was like a unique concept, at least, right? It was like for nerds, I guess. Like maybe there was something you could have done with that concept that they just didn't do. So maybe the concept wasn't terrible.
I think the concept's fine. It's just the writing that's terrible.
Yeah, exactly. So it was like, the concept was somewhat unique. It's a sitcom-y, but there's, a little bit different than the I think Friends was kind of like the model of a lot of shows in the early 2000s where they all try to do like some kind of riff of that. So this was a little bit different than that. But other than that, I don't give it any credit.
I think the irony is that the show's about two, high IQ, smart nerds, and you'd think that the jokes might actually be clever.
It should have been like Dennis Miller writing for this show. He's a witty guy that's intelligent.
Or Norm Macdonald. Get Norm Macdonald the show.
Norm Macdonald would waste his time on this.
Can you imagine Norm Macdonald? He's like, yeah, it's the hot chick comes over and there's just like a box sitting on the couch, and then one of the nerds moves the box onto his cock, and she's like, "What's in the box?" He's like, "Well, you don't know. It's like Schrodinger's cat.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? You don't know what's in the box until you open the box, and then it's like she opens the box, it's his dick. He's like, Schrodinger's dick."
Is that a Dennis
joke.
Miller? Yeah, that's like a Dennis Miller thing.
You don't know if his dick's in the box or not until you open the box. That's Schrodinger's dick box. You know his dick's hard or not.
Did you get that?
Anyway,
that sounds like something you'd get from this show. Did you watch other episodes?
All right, Don, we're already 47 minutes into this goddamn show. We still talk about the Chair Factory. Don, defend this crap show in 2 minutes.
All right, defending the show. Number one.
Or don't.
The pilot's always weird, right? We watch pilots. You watch the pilots of Friends. It's weird, right? It's Rachel running away from her wedding, and it's odd because they're just kind of developing the characters, but then you grow to love them because they're doing their own goofy stuff. Same thing with this show. It went 12 seasons, which is a testament to itself. Any show goes that long, it's got to be good. And they do develop the characters well, and it's like a different version of like nerd jokes. They do a lot of stuff that gets inside when you like stuff like DC Comics or Marvel comic books. They talk about characters that aren't very mainstream, and then they bring them into conversations that people might have with their own friend groups because they are nerds, and they talk about dumb shit that you wouldn't talk about in front of other people. And that's what I think is interesting about the show. So I like it. I've watched it. I love it. It's funny. There've also been, I think, 2 spin-offs of the show. There's the young Sheldon version, which they take the kid Sheldon when he's kid, and then there's another version I think they just made of Sheldon's brother. So that's how popular these characters are. They've created 2 spin-offs of them. So there you go.
So his defense is, I'm not the only idiot.
I was asleep, but
none of us are.
My wonderful wife brought me some vodka and olives.
I'm one of many idiots. And all the idiots, this is something they gave
I think I gave that exact speech at your wedding, Don. I was the officiant at Don's wedding. I literally was like, Don's one of many idiots.
Still happily married. So thank you for that.
You're welcome, because of me.
And Brian also did a great job. Anybody listening or watching, if you guys want a good officiant, Brian's the way to go. Don't let anybody be fooled. He is a lover of love.
And Don, I am a lover of love. And Don, don't forget, my rabid dog had just ripped my ball sack open literally a day and a half before I officiated your wedding.
That's true. This guy will go through the trenches, and it doesn't matter what happens. He can get through it. You're not a guy who calls in sick. Brian's a badass.
Yeah, wouldn't have done your wedding if I knew you loved Big Bang Theory this much. All right, moving on.
I don't think it came out then. That's how old we are.
Probably right. All right, the chair company. Yeah, chair company. Okay, the chair company. Let's get into it.
Can I
said I wanted to circle back to something you said. Sheldon was the most annoying character on any TV show. I think this character took the cake in like 5 seconds. I'm like, I guess the actor did well, but I despise this character.
Tim Robinson
for this show to be over.
It's Tim Robinson.
This guy reminds me of both of you guys put together. That's what I love about him. He is both of you guys put together.
It's Tim Robinson from I Think You Should Leave. Now, you either love Tim Robinson or you hate him. I love Tim Robinson, and I Think You Should Leave. We should review that show, actually.
Oh, he's so good.
But I Think You Should Leave is a show where you watch it, and I showed it to a bunch of buddies of mine, and the first episode of his sketch show, I Think You Should Leave, is hilarious. And then the second episode, they're like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my goddamn life. And that's Tim Robinson. And that's the show, is from scene to scene in the chair company. You either are like, okay, this is funny and bizarre and I like it. And then you go from, what the fuck am I watching this shit?
I loved it the whole time. I'm like, this guy is a nightmare, and I love it.
So let me set the stage. So in the Chair Factory, Tim Robinson, who, if you don't know who he is, just look up I Think You Should Leave. But the Chair Company. So he's a guy working for a company that makes malls. He has come back. We find out later from quitting his job, his high-paying job, and trying to start his own adventure Jeep company, which failed miserably. And he's in Ohio, Rico's home country.
Yes. That's what I love about
Ohio.
Rico.
Or I don't know where they're from, but that's where they're building that.
Where the NFL Hall of Fame is. So he left his job to try to start an adventure Jeep company, and apparently mortgaged his house and built one rope bridge. He's an absolute utter failure. So he goes.
What did he do with all the money?
I don't know. Cocaine.
He had to buy Jeeps. They're expensive.
Jeeps. It went for Jeeps. So
where did he wait? Was this adventure company in Ohio?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, what a great idea! Have an outdoor adventure company in Ohio.
That's the best.
Not flocking from all over the globe to go to that.
And they never explain what he did with the money. He built one rope bridge. How? How did you waste $300,000? So he did it. So he gets hired back by this company to build a mall, because he was very good at that in the past, to build a mall. And Neil Diamond Phillips is the
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Sorry, thank you. Lou Diamond Phillips is beautiful Native American man. Lou Diamond Phillips is the owner of the company, and he's a real cock. But
Neil Diamond Phillips.
He agrees to bring Tim Robinson back on to head this project, and it's a brand new mall in Canton, Ohio. So it builds up where the character of Tim Robinson, I can't remember his name in the show. Let's just call him Tim. Tim is like, okay, we got this. He goes on this big presentation, and he goes to sit down in a chair on the stage, and the chair falls apart under him, and he falls down, and he's staring up at a very unattractive older woman right up her skirt at her, puss under her underpants.
Yeah, it's like thick ass thighs that are all varicosey and gross.
Yeah, just not an appealing view. So that's how we get started. He's like, God damn it, I can't believe this happened. You know, he's so upset. So then fast forward, he goes back to the office the next day, and he's like, okay, so you know, he's trying to play it cool. He's so uncomfortable. This guy as a personality, if you don't know who Tim Robinson is, his whole thing is being very awkward and uncomfortable and aggressive. Imagine Larry David, but more aggressive randomly, right? Does that make sense? Does that sound fair?
There's also the scene where it starts where he's having dinner with the family.
Oh, yeah.
He's at the restaurant and he's trying to take a photo. The kids don't want to do it. And then they keep trying to take the food away.
Oh, the half deviled egg, which
like,
comes back around later.
Leave it alone.
Maybe the funniest scene the funniest scene in the pilot might be the half deviled egg.
Yeah, and he's like, why do they want to keep taking it? And we can all relate to like, why do waiters want to keep walking by and taking a plate away? It's like,
why do they keep trying to take this thing? It's half a deviled egg. half a deviled egg. He's like, I want to box that up. They're like, okay. He's like,
you didn't even talk about the part where he's ripping into the waitress about talking about malls.
Oh,
okay,
so
yeah.
Good.
I fucked up the intro. You're great. Okay, so tell about their dinner, and he's a mall designer.
This girl comes up to the table and she talks to his son. She's like, "Are you whoever?"
Yeah, you're
a basketball star, high school basketball.
Like, you were so amazing against our basketball team last year. Blah blah blah. And somehow it gets talk turns to
well, the
building a mall.
The son is actually trying to be nice. The son goes, "Hey, I know you think I'm a big star. My dad makes malls." And then the girl's like,
she's like, I haven't been to a mall.
I've never
been to a mall.
He's like, well, you've been to a mall. You've been to a mall. You even know this restaurant's a mall.
She goes, I think I'd know if I've been to a mall. He gets pissed. He starts getting angry. He's like, God damn this bitch ass fucking waitress. I'm trying to tell her everything's a mall and she won't even listen to me, this cunt.
I mean, I appreciate his point of view. Like, look, malls are not what you think. They're not like the enclosed structures now. They're open air malls.
Yeah.
But it was funny that he goes, like, you've been to a mall. This restaurant's a mall. And then she's like, okay. And then she walks away and his son's like, is this restaurant a mall? He's like, no, I don't know. What was I going to say?
He's such an asshole.
I love the character. He's
oh my gosh, I couldn't stand him.
I love
regular Sheldon.
I hated him from the word go. Like, you're comparing him to Larry David. Larry David was right about everything.
This guy is the best.
This guy is just an asshole. Like, if you watch Larry David, every argument he gets with someone, he's just defying social conventions to make a correct point. This guy is just a dickhead.
He is. I agree. Larry David's right, and this guy, he is a dick. He's just to be a dick. So flash forward, he's at the introduction event. He's overseeing this big mall. He goes to sit in a chair on the stage of this company, and the chair falls apart. And he falls on his ass.
Yeah,
and
it's a big presentation.
Big presentation. And the boss, which is weird, is just like non-sympathetic that he fell, like the chair fell apart. He's looking at this chick's shirt. She's like, oh, this ugly girl, ugly old chick. And he gets up and awkwardly stands there. And of course, it becomes a big thing. Now it's embedded in his mind. So the next day he goes back to work and tries to make light of it, but it's really pissing him off. So he tries to go, all right, well, I'm just joking, but that I could have really gotten hurt. If I'd fallen down, I could have gotten, injured like Doris. And he points to some like old lady that works at the company. He's like, Doris would have been dead. And they're like, what? It's like, you see the way she walks. She can't walk right. Her hips are fucked up. She'd be dead. Just creating a bizarre scene, which is, again, this is not that funny, but it is so odd and awkward. It kind of makes you
that's what I
makes
hate.
it funny. Yeah.
I hate awkward in TV shows or movies. I cannot stand it. So
Hates
this is like
himself.
awkward. I'm just like, I'm done. It's not for me.
I thought
Doesn't
you'd
the
love it.
mystery? Doesn't the mystery grab you?
No, it was so dumb. Like the chair fucking broke at the very end of it. And I won't skip ahead right now, but the very end of it intrigued me a little bit, but not enough to actually ever want to watch the show again. I hated the character so much.
You're supposed to hate the
much.
character. That's the idea.
Yeah,
But I don't want to watch him.
Well,
yeah, I know I know, and I said he did a good job making me hate him. But I don't want to watch a show where I hate.
You don't understand how television works.
No, there has to be someone you root for.
No,
I agree with Rico, but here's the thing. Rico, I see. For me, it came around. It came around full circle though. So let me bridge the gap between what we're talking about and Rico's talking about. So he's convinced this chair. He goes in, he sees a broken chair. And he's like, what the fuck, this chair? He's like, I got to set someone else to fall in this chair. So he sees Doris, this old lady, and he tries to set her up to fall down. He orders snacks into the break room so he can like unscrew the bolts on her chair so she'll fall too. And it's not just him, but it doesn't work out. And there's a scene which is so Tim Robinson. Like Tim Robinson is, if you know the guy's humor, he's standing there watching through the shades of his office for Doris, the old lady, to leave. And then somebody brings her a cookie and he's like, come the fuck on! Come the fuck on! He's just screaming because he's so mad that somebody brought her a goddamn cookie so he couldn't execute his program.
That, he goes, go get snacks. And he tells the
to lure them away.
Yeah, but then she goes, oh, I got some snacks. It was granola. He goes, fuck that. Nobody wants granola. That's a terrible snack. Go get cookies, right? He wants to get the bitch up out of the chair. She's not going to get up for granola. So go get cookie. And then he goes, go get cookies. And then he's pissed off. He's watching. And then somebody brings her the cookies. So she doesn't even get up.
So undermines this whole thing.
Yeah. So he's just getting madder and madder and madder. It's the best.
And we're skipping over to it also a weird, funny part, which is that he goes in to take pictures of the chair that broke when he was on stage. And he's taking a picture of it. And this black janitor comes in. And he's like, what are you doing? Show me your phone. And he's like, what? And he's got his wheelbarrow. And he's like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, oh, don't you tell anybody are you the guy that keeps reporting me for having a wheelbarrow in the office?
Take it inside, outside.
This is an outside wheelbarrow. It's so
I keep it inside.
But it is funny. And then it comes around later.
Stupidest show.
It's the stupidest shit. And then it comes around later when he catches the black guy by accident outside the wheelbarrow. He's like, oh, don't tell anybody that you saw me outside with this wheelbarrow.
Okay. It's the worst. This is the worst best show I've ever seen because I have no idea what they're up to. I'm like, how are they keeping it?
He was so annoying doing his deep dives into this chair company and like calling them and emailing them. It's like, why, dude? Why are you such a dick?
He's trying to make us feel like this is
an asshole.
But that's the funny part where he's like, you can't record me. You don't record. Like, I don't know. It's so stupid.
I don't consent.
I don't acknowledge.
And then he's like, he's commenting on YouTube channels about how he wasted his life. Like, that's a weird turn.
I like when he's chatting with the AI or a regular guy. He goes, I need help. And the guy's like, ugh. And he goes, fuck her. And the guy, I don't understand it. You're a fucker.
I've definitely done that to AI chat.
You're a fucker.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. You're retarded. Fuck you. I've done that. Everyone's done that.
No. This is supposed to be a show that we're supposed to, relate with, not because of chairs, but because of how we interact with society now.
People act like this in real life? Like,
I don't agree. I don't agree with Don's premise.
Yes, we're not him, but we're all parts of him. right?
In parts, Don. Like there's this guy who was an old guy who's supposed to get his position to run them all, and the guy's like, "I'm not upset, Ron." I think it said Ron. He calls the linker. I'm not
the
upset,
bubble
Ron.
guy.
I realized that I should just blow bubbles, and it's like, if that was like,
do your fucking job.
No, you jerk off, and like that comes that like I've watched the whole season. It gets, in my opinion, better. But like, hold on, flash forward. The girl he falls on the stage, and he sees up her skirt by accident. She goes, this ugly old chick. She's like, I just want to let you know, I know you didn't do it on purpose. You didn't look up my skirt on purpose on my birthday. But I have to tell HR.
Yeah, but I'm telling HR anyway.
That cracked me up. I gotta tell HR. And he's like, why? They tell HR. Then he sneaks out of his office because he ripped the bubbles off the guy's neck. Sneaks out of his office. Then he's like, I'm giving up on this whole thing. This is idiotic. This chair thing's stupid. He gives up on it. Then he gets a clue that, well, he finds the address. He's like, okay, I'm back in. And he's so excited that he found the address of this chair company to like get after him. That's like, he can't get any help on customer service. And he's at his house and he goes to the fridge and he's like, it's go time. And he chucks the half deviled egg that he was so insistent on keeping in his mouth as a victory and runs off to the chair factory. As soon as he gets there, he's like, oh, that egg. And he has to go diarrhea in the chair factory. And then he's intimidated because that was the guy in the chair factory, like, who's in here? Wow! Like, scares the shit out of him. Rico, did you stop watching?
No, I watched it. I didn't understand the part where he's in the bathroom and he's taking a dump and then he hears someone. He lifts his feet up to make himself like maybe invisible.
But has his camera on still?
Yeah, he has his phone flashlight on. I'm like, what?
Thank you.
Dumbass. What is more noticeable? A flashlight in a pitch dark room or your feet in a pitch dark room? Worry about the flashlight, you dickhead.
Rico, thank you. That also really pissed me off. I was like, turn your fucking flashlight off, dickhead.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, he has diarrhea because of the deviled egg that he insists on
didn't
keeping.
wipe his butt either.
He didn't.
Half deviled egg.
Half deviled egg. So he runs
I
out.
would rather risk my life and just take 5 extra seconds to take a big wad of toilet paper and stick it up my diarrhea ass before I put my boxers on than to run out without wiping at all after diarrhea.
It's from a guy who's taking colonoscopy drink.
Oh, it's I feel it coming, buddy. This show is wrapping up.
We're gonna wrap it up.
That's right.
Just like you and your diarrhea tampon. So he leaves after this shit happens. He leaves. Oh, and then I think I said that. Then he goes back to his office. We're like, look, lock in, and he watches a video of his daughter who's getting married. The chick, she's the redheaded chick from the It movie, the second It movie. What's that one called?
Yeah, It Too. He's making the video. Thank you, Rico. You like that? He's making the video for her. She's getting married. He's gonna do the video. So he gets the Jim Croce song. I know what my daddy did.
Yeah, he's crying. He's watching videos. He's like, this isn't important. Most important is my child. And he leaves. He leaves the office and he's like, he deletes the picture of the chair company Teco or whatever it is. Deletes it from his phone. He's like,
yeah,
okay, I'm moving on.
I'm done with this.
I'm done with this. And he walks in the parking lot and then he realizes somebody's following him. And he's looking back and this guy's following him. And the guy comes up and it's this 60-year-old man. He goes, hey, stop asking about the chair company. He hits him in the face with a pipe. And he goes, stop asking about the chair company. And he hits him with the pipe and he gets knocked out and he's on the ground. And then I love this scene. He wakes up and he sees the guy walking away, and he gets up, and he's like, oh, he's like, I'm gonna go get him, and he starts running after because the guy drops the pipe. He doesn't have the pipe anymore. He's just running after him, and the guy is running, and he sees him behind him, the old man, and the guy's like 60. He's like, okay, he starts unbuttoning his shirt, which I made note of. Like,
fat old man.
Fat old man. So I made note of like, why is he unbuttoning his shirt? He keeps unbuttoning his shirt, and Tim Robinson is running after him. And then he reaches out. Tim Robinson run. He reaches out to catch this guy. And because he's unbuttoned his shirt, he grabs his shirt, and the guy just shrugs out of his shirt and keeps running with his old man waddle.
I've never thought of that. A brilliant idea.
I realized what he was doing as he was doing it. What annoyed me about the scene is like, one, this fat old man is barely running, and Tim Robinson is probably what, mid-40s. Okay,
power walking.
He's running after him for like 10 yards, maybe. He grabs his shirt, and the guy, keeps going. He's like, oh, that's the end of the story. It's like, dickhead, you can keep going after him. He's only like another 10 yards in front of you.
All right,
you that out of shape?
That also did piss me off, but let's presume he was exhausted.
Yeah, from running 10 yards, then you should
He also got nailed in the head by a pipe.
Why am I out of shape running?
Yeah, Rico, he also had a concussion. He's been hitting it with how many yards can you run hitting it with a pipe?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll do a challenge.
Done. Oh,
colonoscopy challenge.
Done. Next time you're in town. Done.
No,
maybe we could
the Rico pipe head challenge.
Yeah.
You still have to do a 100-yard sprint for $100, right?
Yes, and I'll beat you. Oh no, Dave,
no, not me.
Dave M backed out.
Oh, he backed out?
Yeah.
100 yards is a long.
Within a week.
Man.
I was training. He backed out. He knew he wasn't going to win.
That means you won by default.
That's what I told him. I said, "You owe me $100, you fucking cunt."
Yeah.
So anyway, so the guy gets away, the old man gets away, and the episode basically ends of Tim Robinson holding the shirt of the guy who got away. Now, I'll give my opinion on this show. Now, I've continued to watch it because it was, for me, I like Tim Robinson. His character's annoying, but it cracks me up enough in the odd places that I like it. The mystery of what's going to happen, especially the way it ended, grabbed me. I'm like, okay, so clearly there's something with the chair company for this guy to come crack him in the head with a pipe. And I like, I don't know. I just like the oddness of it. So I think it's one of those shows. It's one of those shows, much like I Think You Should Leave. You will either love it or hate it. And honestly, I say that I didn't even love it. I give it a B. It was interesting. I would not have kept watching if not for that end scene. And I did keep watching, and I'm glad I did because I am enjoying the show.
You can come back and tell me when you're finished what the ending was. Because I am not going to watch any more episodes. I hate the character. And like I said, I don't like awkward, like shows that are based around awkwardness and just awkward characters and awkward interactions. It just makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it. And I didn't like I was intrigued by the last scene, like you said. That was kind of interesting, but not enough for me to watch again. So I give it a D.
Yeah, all right. Well,
seems a bit aggressive. Are you saying this show is really as bad as Big Bang Theory?
It was equally as unenjoyable for me.
Yeah. Unlike Rico, I enjoy all those things about the show. It is odd. It is weird. It is terribly addictive. Like, I can't look away. I've never seen a show so awkward, so weird, and I love it. Like, I'm in. I give it an A. I watched the first episode. I've watched more of them. I've never seen a show like this. It's silly. It's dumb. It's crazy. I have no idea what's going to happen, and thinking this is what shows are supposed to do, right? It's supposed to entertain us, make us watch more. This character is a nut job. I want more of this nut job. I want to see more of his knuckleheadedry. He gets into. Like Brian, I've watched more than one episode. It is so silly, and every time it makes me go, holy shit, this show is a fucking weird nightmare, and I just wanted more of it, which is odd. And I can't get enough. It's a good, it does its job of being a show. Like, this is what we're supposed to want to do, is watch shows. Yeah. It's funny. It's odd. I'm always surprised by what's happening on the show. So I give it an A.
I'm with you. So like I said, I give it a B because it could have been funnier. It could have been a little bit more pointed, but I watched it and I've kept watching it. And every episode, I'm like, all right, I'm more in. I can't wait for the next episode. I'm excited when I'm like, new episode. All right, what's going on with this Chair Factory? Because it's just so stupid and he's so awkward. So
stupid.
But
that's what we're supposed to. It's supposed to entertain us.
But they do such a good job of he does it, like the breadcrumbs of like leading you on of like, oh, every time you think it's stupid, what's this guy? This guy's just an idiot who's chasing nothing, and it's like, oh, he's not. There's a conspiracy here.
And they do a good job of like incorporating the family, like other stories that are kind of normal. But then they bring it back to the nut job of the dad. It's so weird.
Well, look, he's even got a lesbian daughter. And usually I'm like, oh, God, here we go, DEI. But it's
giving it away.
It's done it in a organically hilarious fashion for his daughter.
Don't close the door on me.
Yeah, the daughter from, she's like the redhead chick from the new It movie.
I thought she's not from Stranger Things also?
No, that's a different redhead racist. Okay. So it's the daughter from It, but she's marrying a chick that's so obnoxious. It's like she's in a lesbian relationship. She's like, he's just like, okay, good. And then you meet this chick. She's the fucking most annoying person on the face of the earth. She's just like the worst. Everything about this lesbian wife she's married is the worst. I'm like, thank you. Thank you for making it realistic. Like, this chick sucks shit. It's not idyllic. Like, Patton Oswalt, before he became a fucking Mongo, was like, I want to play a gay guy that's just like the biggest piece of shit. I'm like, yes. Yeah, exactly. Go against the fucking type. It's hilarious.
This is a show where characters are terrible, but you love them, right? They're the worst people, and you can't get enough of them. I'm reminded of like Always Sunny, where like these are awful people, but I want to watch more of what they're up to. And the dad too, and also the way he treats people. You're like, and also the characters in here, like these are the worst annoying people. I hate them, but I want more of them.
Not to give it away, but the guy that hits him in the head with the pipe, he becomes very good friends with, and he's the worst.
We got to end the show so Brian and I can talk more about episodes 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
All right, let's end the show. Let's end the show. All right, we already know. All right, so what do you give it? I give it. Like I said, I give it a B.
I give it an A. Yeah, I love it. It's a great show.
Rico gave it a D.
I already gave it D.
Yeah.
D. All right, next episode, we're going to do the Kim Kardashian new show.
Is it an actual show or is it a reality show?
No, it's a real show. She's like, she went to makeup and did the whole thing.
That's why it's so terrible. It's apparently the worst show that's ever been on television.
I'll probably like it.
All's Fair. 3.0. Wow.
Yeah. And then we don't have an old show yet, but we'll figure it out.
Next episode, All's Fair. Old show, I would say.
Should we do another Sheldon-based show?
No.
No.
Not at all.
You guys are no fun.
What's a good old show we should do that matches old? I mean, are there any?
Good 80s.
I mean, we already
show.
did American Gladiators. That would make sense because her dad. But
Have we done the one with Michael J. Fox where he's
Family Ties.
Yeah, have
Yeah.
we done that one yet?
No.
yeah,
We have not done that one.
There's also the other one he's on is Spin City. We could do one of those two.
Ooh, I'd rather watch Spin City.
all right, let's do Spin City. All right,
Yeah.
Spin City and All's Fair. That's next episode.
All right, 2 lawyer shows, right? Is it? No, I guess one of them.
I don't
is
think
like,
Spin City's on anything. Well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I'm sure, Rico. I guarantee you, it
I'm
is
not-
on something.
Paying for it. It just says on IMDb, it's buy on Amazon.
it's not on Tubi.
I don't know. Doesn't say.
If not Spin City, then the other one.
All right,
Family-
Don. What's the other one we should do?
We could do either Family Ties.
It was wonderful.
Bravo!
I loved that.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good,
It
though.
could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
It was terrible.
Get him away!
Hey, boo!